Hey guys, this video, I've been waiting to make this video, and to be honest, this video might be a failure, but I don't think it's a failure. I think I have enough evidence to show that Afro Asians, aka Black American slaves, real Black American slaves, are different from Black Europeans. Okay? So, now, if you do not match this phenotype, you are most likely not descended from a slave. If there is no sibling or person in your family that does not match this phenotype, you were most likely not a slave. If you live around these people, particularly the hood, because that's where most Black American slaves live today, or we live in the projects, or if you know anybody that's an athlete or rap, like, you're most likely not that a Black American slave. That other person you saw in the hood, or in the Black community or in apartments, they are that, not you. So, and it's okay, because we have to get to the truth. Us Black people that live in a Black community or a Black neighborhood or Black hood, whatever you want to call it, we all know the difference of a lot of us Black people or Negroes. Alright? But this video is really towards the people that match this phenotype, because they need to know that they are not African. They are not European. They are Asian. They come from Asia. They are I'm not going to say, according to the history, they are the Israelite. Okay, they are the Israelite. The reason I'm hesitating on saying that, because from other people like Lex Will, and he stated that there were other nations of Shem that were in slavery with the Israelites. Not all, but some. So that's why, you can't just say everybody, but most of the slaves, like 90%, which is really a small number of were from Asia and are the Israelite. But we're really this is really more about the phenotype, this video. So, yeah. But first, we're going to talk about this subject. Alright? We got to get this clear right quick. I'll just say this. What do African slaves look like? What did African slaves look like? Okay, see, when you see these videos, right? I mean, not videos, but these pictures, they're going to show, really, really dark, swarthy people. Right? But remember, you also had Black people that built Black Wall Street. Right? In suits. You see this? In suits. Remember, if you're a slave, you're not rich. Even if you're freed after 1866, right? You're not gonna become rich after after you become a slave, because all you know is basically picking cotton, picking peanuts, picking up dung. You don't have to pick up poop, getting not necessarily whipped, but getting worried about dying from their slave owner, which you have to worry about all that stuff. You don't have any knowledge on business, education, nothing. All you know is what your master told you. You can't get freed and go from that to that in 50 years without reparations. And remember, these black American slaves were owned for life, generation. They weren't indentured. These were slaves. But they were owned by Native Americans. That's the difference. Right? So, but these in the image, these are fake. These are black Europeans pretending to be you, Afro-Asian. They're pretending to be you. And I want to make this clear too. I'm mostly talking to these people that really don't know. They know they're not African or black, but you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. These were the real slaves to Europeans. White slaves. These were the real slaves to the Europeans. But black people that were slaves were owned by Native Americans. So when I'm saying Afro-Asian, you were not owned by the European, because the European was black. You were owned by the Indian, the Native American. And I'm going to show you what a Native American looked like. This is what a Native American looks like. These people owned black slaves, or Negro, my bad, Negro slaves. Negro. You're not black. There's a place called Negros in Asia. Right? And then you got the indigenous people, what? Negroes. So, you are not African or European. You are not owned by no European. You are owned by a Native American. Alright? So, let's go to Psalms 83:4. They have said, "Come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in the remembrance." Psalms 83:5. "For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee." The tabernacles, basically the treaty of Edom, which is the black European, swarthy, right? Because you ain't black, you're red. You're either red, yellow, or pale. One of those three. But you're not really pale. You're either yellow, orange, or red. That's it. Now you can be swarthy too, but it's gonna be more like a dirty red. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but like a Hindu, you're gonna be like a Hindu dark. But that's kind of dumb what I'm saying. But like most of y'all that are Afro, y'all are yellow, orange, and red. If you are dark, you're most likely mixed with the European. Because the ones they had, the slaves, they were yellow, orange, and red. Okay? So, but let's get back. And the Ishmaelites, which are like your Nation of Islam people like Elijah Muhammad, Rizza Islam of Moab, which are like the Moors, the Gullah Geechee, and the Hagarenes. I forgot who they were. I think they're Arabs, I think. Gebal and Ammon, more Moors. Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, which is Egypt. So the Philistines are Canaanites. So basically, right, when the Black Dutch, which is Edom, right, when they took slaves from Africa that came from Asia, because this is the place you guys came from, right? You guys came from Ayutthaya, Thailand. This is the land of Israel. This is the land of Israel. And potentially, this is the land of Judah, potentially. I mean, I don't know. What the fuck did I just say? This is the land of Judah. Potentially, this might be also the land of Israel and Judah. Potentially, which is in Cambodia, this might be the land of Judah and Israel as well. Oops. Bayon Temple. We already did some research on this stuff, right? Jaya Hayagiri. Jiri. Right? Look. They call this a Hindu Buddhist temple. Look who they show. Negros, but an Asian Negro, Afro-Asian. Okay, so we already proved that you're not European. So now let's get to what you look like. But, well, actually, let me say this part right quick. So remember, the Native Americans, which are these guys, and then the swarthy Europeans, which are these guys, right? Which are these guys, right? These guys teamed up to put you in chains, shackles, in America for 400 years. Edom, which is the black Europeans, these people, and the Native Americans. According to this scripture, they signed up to put you in chains here in America. Now, you wondering, what am I? I ain't Afro-Asian. I got some people that might kind of got it in my, but I ain't Afro-Asian. My people were indentured. Okay, so this doesn't apply to me. I'm still researching on my family history, but right now I'm a black European that was indentured in Alabama. So a indentured servant, but not a slave. So but yeah, we're gonna get to this part, right? Black slaves of the Native Americans, Asian DNA. I basically typed this in. The appearance of Asian DNA in African Americans with Native American heritage is generally not due to direct recent interaction with East Asians, which are Canaanites. Canaan, right? Canaanites. They lied to you and told you Canaan was African. So basically, right, they taught you that these people right here are Canaanites. But we just learned from Lex Will what? These are Moabites, Anamites, children of Lot. These ain't no Canaanite. Alright, so these ain't, they some of them mixed with Canaan, but these ain't no damn Canaanites. These are Moabites, Shem. Okay, so this is the Canaanite. Okay, I don't give a damn what Dan Calloway, Captain Tazariak, these dumb ass people. These are Canaanites. They got Cham in their name. That means Ham. These are Canaanites. Dummy. Like them dumb, like, bruh. Alright, but let's get back to the point. Let me go to the scripture right quick. Okay. Alright. Israelites mixed with Canaanites in the Bible verse. The Bible describes Israelites mixing with Canaanites primarily in the book of Judges, noting that the Israelites failed to drive out the inhabitants of the land, leading to intermarriage. I'm going to read that again. The Bible describes mixing with Canaanites primarily in the book of Judges, right? Noting that the Israelites failed to drive out the inhabitants of the land, leading to intermarriage and the adoption of foreign customs. That means they fucked. Okay, that means they came together and fucked. The only way for tribes to survive, they have to fuck. Just like here in America, we keep saying black and white. We gotta come together. So what happens when you get a black and an Asian? What do you get? Okay, right? Blaze. All right. Remember, these people were darker at the time too. So Judges 1:29-32 describes how various tribes, Ephraim, Manasseh, Zebulun, Asher, and Naphtali, did not drive out the Canaanites, but rather live among them. Psalms 106, 35, 36. But they mixed with the nations and learned to do as they did. They served their idols, became snares, and that's why they became slaves. Ezra 9:1-2. Later in Israel's history, the prophets and leaders lament that the holy race mixed itself with the people of the land, specifically mentioning Canaanites, Hittites, Perizzites, and Jebusites. Alright. So we just learned that the Israelites mixed with Canaanites. And remember, it ain't these people, like these dumbass IOIs people say. It's these people. Mongoloids. Type another one. Korean people. Yeah, you guys look like this. Put what is it? What is it? Mongolian people. Alright, this is what Israelites are mixed with. This is what they are mixed with. Alright? So, if you don't have... Okay, and we're going to get to who look like this in a minute. But, this is going to take a process. Now, let's get back to this part. The appearance of Asian DNA in African Americans with Native American heritage. Remember, you were called Negro before. You were never called African American. The black European was. The appearance of Asian DNA in African Americans with Native American heritage is generally not due to direct recent interaction with East Asians, but rather from three distinct sources: Malagasy ancestry, misinterpreted Native American DNA, or early colonial era mixing. Okay, so we're gonna explain this right quick. Now, I'm gonna go on my phone because they didn't. I don't think they said the entire thing. But okay, I think they missed out on some stuff I fucking read. Go on my phone right quick. Okay, I think they said everything. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. Okay. So basically on my phone it said that they also have Pacific Pacific Islander DNA as well, like Melanesian, and I'm gonna explain what that mean, right? So, basically, right, there's a thing called Afro Asians, right? Afro Asian blazers are individuals of mixed African and Asian ancestry. But remember, you guys don't have a mixed ancestry. You have an admixture ancestry. Like generations ago. I'm talking about year 1200, 1100, like a long time ago. 1000. So like a long time ago. Right? So yeah. But yeah, so basically, right? We're gonna show the Fijian people first. So basically, there are black people in Asia right now. So you got the Fiji people, right? The Afro. We're gonna type Afro. They have the same hair and skin color as you. However, they're Edom, or most of them are Edom. That's why they're still there. You're here, and they're there because they escaped, and they are Edom. That's why they have a king named King Cerro Esperanza, right? And they're Edom. So that's why they're there, and you're not. This is your land right here. This is your land, Thailand. And the Angkor Wat. Where is Angkor Wat? This is your land right here. The entire basically Cambodia and Thailand is your land. And you're not there because they kicked you out and put you in chains. Alright? So yeah, you're related somehow, but they are Edom. And not just them. Papua New Guinea. they are Edom too. A lot of y'all have red skin. Like, see how red her skin is? Their skin are kind of darker too, but they are Edom as well. Then they're still there because they're not part of the slavery, right? Okay, and we'll show you one more. We'll do the I don't want to do Australian because I think they might be part of Dan, but I gotta go learn. I'm still researching on that. But we're gonna do what's one more? We could do Vanuatu. No, yeah, Vanuatu people. These are Edom too. These people are Edomites too. They just still in their land because they are Edom. Okay? Now, let's get to you. Let's get to people that look like you, and they're still there, but they are in lower numbers and they are hiding. We learned this from Lex Will. I already knew about these people, but the Manik people, the tribe of Benjamin. Bingo. You see how they grow the Michael Jackson afro like you? Right? They have the Asian eyes. Because remember, Israelites have Asian eyes. The black slaves of America had Asian eyes. Smooth skin. And afro hair. Okay? These people, they were slaves sent to Mexico and other parts of Central America, and were enslaved in Philippines and Thailand. But the ones that didn't become slaves stayed, but they're poor in the wilderness. Right? So here's some Israelites that are still there. So but they had to escape, right? Reason you're not there anymore, one, they mixed with other Hamitic tribes. You didn't, because this Bible verse said you were gone. All right. Now, let's get back to this part. The appearance of Asian DNA in African Americans with Native American heritage is generally not due to direct recent interactions with East Asians. So what that means is, that if you're a Negro person with Asian features, but you don't see anybody in your family that is Asian, like mixed, right? This is just talking about you, and I'm gonna show you the examples. That means you're gonna most likely have like an Asian eyes, right? The epicanthic folds, right, with the sharp points, and you're gonna still gonna have your Afro textured hair, which is dreadlocks, big bushy fro with good hairline. Cause remember, you're Jacob. Now that's hairline ain't the only thing that's Jacob, but that's the main thing. And then they're also, gonna have the smooth skin. I'm still theorizing if Israelites keep mixing with Edom, will they have a hairy dot on their arm? But I know for sure Israelites mixing with Canaanites, you're gonna have a smooth body. So yeah. But so remember, if you have an Asian look with Afro hair, this is talking about you, because, and I'm gonna show you examples, but I really don't want to do Malagasy because we're focused on America. But the Malagasy, they basically had black slaves sent to Malagasy too by Edom. But let me show this part right quick, and we're gonna get to the phenotype. Okay, so black freedmen. So these are people that were owned by Native Americans, right? So I'm trying to show an example, but it's not doing it now. Right. Now remember, I want to state this too. Not all Israelites mixed with Canaanites. So there are some Israelites that were owned by Native Americans but didn't have that Asian DNA because everybody didn't mix with it. Mixed with Canaanites, but this video is not about them. It's about the ones that did. So yeah. But I can't show a Freeman example because they're not. It's showing me the. So right now they're showing me the people that mixed with Europeans that mixed with them. They're not showing me real freedmen, supposedly. But let's get back to this part. So, all right. Now we're gonna get to the phenotype. So first, right. Remember, I've already showed you what you're gonna probably look like. You see the Monique people, you're gonna look someone like this, but have mostly the epicantic folds in your eye. You type Aida right quick. You see how they have the epicantic fold in their eye. You're gonna have it, but you're gonna have Afro hair. All right. So let's get to the phenotype. Oh, hold up, guys. Hold up. Damn it. Okay, guys. We're getting to the phenotype now. So first off, remember, these are people I've already researched. But hold up, my phone lagging. Oh man. Alright, so I'm gonna show you some phenotypes. Some people who are Afro-Asian, which means they were most likely enslaved in America. Negroes. So we're gonna start off with this basketball player named Shelton Henderson. As you can see, he has the epicantic folds, right? Red skin, somewhat darker, but red skin, somewhat high cheekbones, but red skin and epicantic folds with Afro hair. I'm 1,000% sure that he does not have any mixed people in his family. I'm 1,000% sure everybody is either they call themselves black or Negro. Right, and I just want to show you his parents. I was actually able to find, so if you look, his family, that's his mother, I think. Yeah, that's his mother. Wait, hold up. Yeah. That one of them is his mother. I think, yeah, that's his mother. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I gotta get this right. Mom. Okay, it could be his mother. That is not like his sister. But that's his mother. That's his brother. Got the same eye. That's his dad. You see how he got the epicantic fold? Nobody in their family is mixed. It's all black, Negro. That's what this part is talking about. The appearance of Asian DNA in African Americans with Native American heritage is generally not due to direct recent. And that means it wasn't 3 generations ago. Because it takes 3 generations to turn, Negro or another race. So I give you an example. This NBA basketball player named Jalen Williams. He's half black and half Korean. He got the Korean from his mama. He didn't get it from his dad, I think. I'm saying think because I don't see the people parents. But yeah. See his dad? His dad don't got epicantic folds. Yeah, his dad doesn't have epicantic folds. Oh, his mom does because she's Korean or something like that. Yeah. Korean. His dad don't got that. He a black, probably black European. All right. Vietnamese. He's Vietnamese on mother's side. That means he's seen Asian bees. You guys though, the slaves of America, you guys, y'all don't have no Asian in y'all family. Y'all have people with Asian phenotype because you have a direct. Y'all have a heritage that came a long time ago, which was part of the Israelites mixing with Canaanites. Book of Judges, right? Book Psalms, So let's move on. Gonna make this fast. So where it is, Shelton Henderson. Show some more pictures of him. See how Asian he look in this video, but he's a Negro. It's a difference. Look how Asian he look, but he's Negro. And let me go to the Bayon Temple. His face matches one of these statues, I think. Like look at that. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Let me see if I can find. I gotta go back now. See, his face matches that. Matches it good. Right? So, we got one. Now I'll show you another person. We're gonna make this try to fast. And remember, most of us, not most of us, sorry. This is not, most of the people that have this Afro-Asian DNA or the Israelites, right? They are gonna be poor in the hood, and maybe athletes and definitely rappers, because we know who they are. We know who the Afro-Asians are. We know. We just don't want to talk about it. I play basketball all the time with these people. All the time. I don't like saying this, but in the streets, like, we know who these people are. We know. Let's stop acting like we don't know. It's a difference. It's a difference. We know. And it's time to talk about it now. But we're gonna do Crazy K rapper. I didn't really want to use him because he's kind of can't. I'm pretty sure people in his family do, but you can tell there's a little bit Asian in them, right? Crazy K. So now we'll do. Well, here's a good one. Fully Chopped. He's a Chicago rapper. It's usually rap. I told you mostly rapper. Cause I told you we make beats, right? Music. It's part of a curse. They make beats and music. But see how Asian he looks. See how Asian he looks, like the statue, right? It's an Afro-Asian. Pretty sure everybody in his family has Afro hair, ruddy yellow, red skin, right? But no Asian, just Asian features. See, this is the Israelite. Don't listen to these dumb IUIC. These are Israelites. And you got some more right here. He got the look too. She got it. They all got it. They might be related. These are the Israelites. Can we stop? Let me tell you something. Nah, I ain't gonna do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I didn't want to focus on it, but I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, people. Street people. These are Edomites, y'all. These people that be telling, these are Edomites. Now, is everybody out there Edomite? There might be a few Israelites out there, but most of these are Edomites. These are Edom black Europeans. Alright? See the hairy form a little bit? Yeah. But these people don't know that they're Israelites. I've noticed that most black Europeans, they believe they're the Israelite. And most Israelites that are actually they don't even care, and they don't know. It's part of the curse. They just accept black, but they don't want to be called black. Like what I mean is a lot of them, they 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 like the term black, but they don't want to be called black because they're brown or red, right? Yellow. So yeah, these are the Israelites. These are the Israelites who are dealing with the curses, Deuteronomy, Leviticus, everything. All right. Afro Asians. Let's get back to more people. All right. So now we're gonna do Denzel Whitaker. Now he has more of the black European, the black European phenotype a little bit, but he has the Asian eyes. His last name Whitaker. That don't sound like a slave last name, but it could be. But he has that phenotype. So supposedly he could be of the stock of the Afro Asian, but his family might have mixed in with the black European bloodline to, not be considered that. But I want to include him because he has that phenotype where everybody in his family is black, but but they have Asian features. So, and I couldn't really tell. Another reason why I think because his parents, right? His mom doesn't have those eyes. You can tell that she's black European, right? But what is it? I can't find his dad. I think this is dad. I can't really tell if his dad has it, but like, yeah, his dad, he don't really got, like, that's what I'm saying. I feel like he could have it down the line, but his family mixed in the black European bloodline. So, I had to include him in. Next person, Lil Baby. So remember, they make beats. Israelites make beats. They don't want to. They don't want to be teachers, business. They don't want to fulfill the Most High scriptures. They want to make music and have the slave mentality. So I mean, it's the truth. But yeah, this is what the Israelites want to do. They don't want to do what the Most High want to do right now. But Lil Baby, Asian eyes, right? I remember the person I'm gonna include. Pretty sure everybody's family Negro, but have the Asian feature. Let me just see if he had any brothers. Nah, I can't tell. I can't find nobody. Type his dad. I don't really type the parents, but So okay, next person, we're gonna do Ryla Rodriguez. And I'm gonna show some women, but it's hard to find them because they wear a lot of makeup. It's really hard. I've already showed you one with the fully chopped dude. See the woman? I think that's his sister. She got the same phenotype. But Ryla Rodriguez, I mean, his last name is literally, it's not, his last name ain't Rodriguez, but you get what I'm saying? Like, got that Asian phenotype. Everybody in his family, Negro. Ain't nobody in this, he looks like an Aita, to be honest. If I get an Aita man, right? Remember that? Okay, I gotta type it again. Aita. He looks like a Manique Aita man. Let's do Manique. Try to find a good pick to match. I don't know if I can though. We'll just use this one. Like, see that dude right here? He look like him. Just, nah. That's not a good one, but I'll just do Norman King. I can't find the one that I could find. We'll do Norman King. You see Norman King? Kind of looks like him a little bit if he grew his hair out. But next we're gonna do Duke Dennis. He's a popular YouTuber. I mean, he looks more European, but he's from the hood. He's from the hood, right? He has the black, the Afro Asian phenotype, right? The Asian eyes. He could be European too, because the Afro Asians, in order to get their, they have to mix in with the black European. But it could just be black European mixed with the Afro Asian. So, but Duke Dennis, right? Pretty sure everybody in his family Negro. And then we're gonna do it's a football player named Brandon Dorless. He's Haitian, but he's black American, ain't Haitian, but you see how he has the Asian eyes? Alright. Asian eyes. Nobody in his family Asian, they all black. Just got the Asian phenotype. Jacob, right? Next, Jamal Williams. Ooh, we have a Williams. Jamal Williams. Now this is a darker Afro Asian. He's pretty swarthy. But, he could be black European mixed with, Afro Asian. But, try to look for his parents. Uh-oh. No. Okay, why it keeps dragging like that? Parents. See, his mom, I think his dad is the black European and his mom is the Afro Asian, because his mom got the eyes, but he don't. I mean, I can't really find his dad, but his mom got the eyes, so it might be his mother. And that's his dad. Yeah, that's his dad. His dad looked more black European. So his mom is Afro Asian, and his dad is but it don't matter because they're of the same stock. I mean, because what I mean is they still have the DNA, right? It's part of the phenotype. Next, Malik Monk. He's an NBA player, right? Got the Asian eyes slightly. His last name is Monk. That's an Asian last name, but I'm not saying he's Asian, but Negro. Let's type his parents. Looks like he get it from his dad. I don't know, but he has that Asian phenotype. So. Next up, sorry guys. Dang, bro, I just lost all my data? I'm about to say. I'm reading from my phone, guys. Damn it, bro. J.R. Smith. I've always thought growing up he had the phenotype. See his eyes at this point. Even when you type Asian, right? Just, let's do his parents. That's his mom, I believe. She has the phenotype. And then his dad. Can't find his. Okay, that's his dad. I believe. No. But so, remember, I'm not sure if black Europeans had black slaves, but it would make sense that black, slaves owned black. I know black Europeans owned black indentured servants that were Europeans, but I'm not sure about, you know, owning them Native American ones. But yeah, so yeah, J.R. Smith. Let's go to the next one. I think that might be it. Okay, Vic Beasley. Now this is a tough one, but I think he missed the phenotype. Vic Beasley. See how he got the afro and he's red. He's red and got the afro. And he got the Asian eyes. Right? So he's no Asian in his family, just straight Negro. Next, we got T. Higgins. So I did my research before this. He got the Negro phenotype, Asian eyes, right? Nobody in his family Asian, he just black, right? Negro. Next, we got rapper Lil Dump. Like this shit. Like we know who the Afro Asian Israelites are. Come on now, y'all. Come on, bruh. Come on now. Remember, Tribe of Dan is not included in this. We're gonna make another video about that. But Tribe of Dan is not necessarily included with this phenotype, I believe. But we're just gonna focus on this. Yeah, like Lil Dump. Got the afro hair, we got the Asian eyes, right? He could be European mixed with someone who's Afro Asian. But it's part of the video. The rapper, the Cash Out, he's in jail for prison for sex trafficking. But he had some popular songs. He got the Asian eyes, Negro, right? Next up, oh shit, Lil Dill. Was it Lil? Was it Lil Dill? Rapper Lil Dill. He's yellow. He got the Asian phenotype. I mean, he kind of has a bulge to his eye, but I think it's epicantic fold there. Next, we got I think that's it. That might be it. Oh wait, no. Jameson Williams, another Williams. He kind of got those eyes, the epicantic folds. Negro hair. What's his name? Raleek Brown. This could be European mix of Afro Asian. He got the eyes too. And then I end up finding this dude named David Tyson. Football. Dang, I thought I found it. I guess it's not there no more. But yeah, it was a dude named David Tyson. He had that. Oh my bad, DeJuan Tyson. He got that phenotype too. He's a Tyson with the Asian eyes too. Epicantic fold. So, you know. But yeah, y'all. And I'm gonna show y'all some women right quick that match this phenotype too. So we're gonna do Teyana Taylor. We know she's black, but she kind of has that Asian look to her face. I know she does makeup, but growing up, I thought she had some Asian in her. I thought some type of Native American or something, right? And then who else? What's her name? Eve. She looks Khoisan. She looks South African. Eve. Yeah, she's Khoisan. Look at her. Eve. She got the Asian eyes too. Let me see. No makeup. Look how Asian she look. See how Asian she look? But she black. You know? So yeah, y'all. These are what Afro-Asians look like. Okay? The slaves of America. This is what the slaves of America look like. Israelites. But I'm going to stick to this. I'm going to stick to, and I'm going to make these the thumbnail. This probably going to be the thumbnail. This one and some other photos. But they mostly look like these people right here. Alright, they mostly look like these people right here. Okay? Remember, these are black Negroes that have no Asian relatives. They just have Asian admixture from probably 1,000 years ago, as far as the scripture of Psalms 83 and Book of Judges, right? So, I mean Psalms 106, sorry. But yeah, y'all, we had to get this truth out because these are the Israelites. And yes, we do have Israelites that did not mix with Canaanites, and they don't have that look. And we also have Israelites that have the look, but they mix with Europeans, and now they don't have. So I'm just saying, you know, like, but this is about the Afro-Asian video. But yeah, y'all, that is all. I'm out. Hiya, hiya.